Hi there and welcome to Singing Tip of the Week, episode 42. My name is Peter Vox and I'm the director and principal teacher of Vox Singing Academy here in Melbourne, Australia, and I have been since 1993. If we could help you or someone that you know with their singing, we would be absolutely honoured. Please check out the links below for more info. We give online lessons worldwide 7 days a week and private singing lessons at our numerous studios in Australia. Without any further ado, let's get stuck into Singing Tip of the Week. The 3 best ways to warm your voice up before you start singing. I have given these particular scales to all of my students. Now, some of them only use one, some use 2, some use all 3. I personally use all 3. Just depends on what the outcome is for the particular student and which one works best, because some of them work better for some students than others. So you try them out, see how you go, and use whichever work best for you, and you can use all 3. The first one is what we call the warm-up. Okay, now what we do is we call it the because we're saying when we block off the back of the uvula. The uvula is the back area of the throat where the little tonsil hangs off, and we want to lift the tongue up to the uvula, not up to the roof of the mouth. We don't want to go No, we just want to go so you can see my tongue is flat and my front teeth are just raising up at the rear. It's a very light sound. We want to do this in 1/10 of your normal volume. This is yoga for your voice. Now males, I'm going to start down low here for the males. In about 4 or 5, the females can join in. Have a listen to me. Let's just get that light sound, blocking it off. I don't want it too nasal, it's very quiet. We'll do it again. Okay, now that you've got that, we're going to do the scale. We're going to jump in and do a major 5th with it blocked off. Hear me. So nice and light, back of the uvula blocked off, doing the sound very quietly. While we're blocking off the back of the uvula, this circulates warm air around the back of the vocal cords, okay? So instead of just going, yeah, and doing scales like that where the air's passing through, we're blocking off the back of the uvula, circulating the warm air around the 2 sets of cords. Okay, let's keep it going. Now keep it light, don't push it down, don't go, it's real light. When we block off the first note, we want to think the first note's going in between your ears, so it's nice and light. Girls, you can join in. Let it go nice and light. Nice and light, keep it going. Males, you can let it slip into falsetto if you want, or head voice. Females, keep it nice and light. Let it slide back. As I said, males, you can go to falsetto. Should be going to falsetto. Keep it light. My whole sound's in falsetto now. Females, you should probably be starting to maybe go into falsetto. A very light sound. Let the sounds travel to the back of the head. Remember, we're flicking, putting the first note in between the ears, and we're keeping it back there. So it's mouth slightly open, everything relaxed. Nice and light. One more. So that's a great warm-up exercise for both males and females. Now females, you might want to go a little bit higher than that to warm up that extreme top end if you're using it. Now I generally do this for about 4 or 5 minutes before I move to the next scale, which is the baby buzz or the burble. So this one's a little bit harder. And I will be honest with you, I only give this to about 10% of my students. The reason is this generally creates excess air flow when we're in classes. So we don't want students to use too much air because it's going to thin their voice out. We don't want to be singing like this or speaking like this, like it's airy. We want to be normal. So that's why I don't always give this particular warm-up exercise, but it is a good one. I love it. I think it really energizes and wakes my voice up very, very quickly. It also helps me practice putting the right amount of air pressure through my vocal cords and my lips all the way through. So if you're getting the wrong amount of air pressure, the tone is actually going to change. So I'm going to show you how you do it. We just want to basically get the lips just vibrating. Just like that, nice and relaxed, okay? And then once you've got that down, you basically just want to do a major fifth. Now my lips, everything, when I'm doing these warm-up exercises, everything's super relaxed. So males, let's start down here for the males. Now, again, males, I'm not starting down super low and I'm not going to end super high. With my students that I give these scales to, we go down as low as I can and as high as I can. I'm basically trying to get through this singing tip of the week quite quickly and just to warm up the main part, the main parts of your voice that you would mainly be singing with. So males, hear me. Let's keep it going. Now you've got to keep even breath pressure through the lips. If it's uneven, it's going to sound like this. It's going to be uneven. The sound's not going to be great. It's got to be even. You've got to be following the piano up and down. Females, drop in now as well too. Keep it even breath pressure through the chords. Again, let it be slippery. Let it go to falsetto or head voice whenever you want. Let it flip over. Don't hold it in true voice. This is light. Keep it going. Couple more. Last one, we're done. Now, I haven't gone that high. Females going to be able to go a lot higher than that, but again, I'm trying to get through this as quickly as we can. We're warming up the main parts of the voice that we're using. The last one that I use is basically a wee siren, okay? So I basically do these on octaves, and they're going to sound like this. So we basically just start on wee, okay? And we just go up and down the octave after I've done the last two exercises. So I just do this, and it's light. Let it cross over to falsetto whenever you want. Wee. Let's keep it going. Wee. So I'm doing this in true voice, but it's light. And I'm going to let this flip to falsetto whenever I want. Now, if you get a crack or a break, don't worry about that. Just try to keep on sliding through it. This is a warm-up exercise. As you warm up more and you get better at this, the crack will eliminate. So I normally find that in the first couple I do this, I've got quite a large break. But as I do this for 4 or 5 minutes, it basically is not there anymore. Okay, so that's how I know my voice is warmed up. Wee. Nice big smile. Females, drop in now. Start quietly, females. Wee. Now I'm splitting half true voice, half falsetto. As you can hear the difference there, but as my voice warms up, there will be no break. Wee. You can see I'm starting in true voice, going to falsetto and finishing in true voice. Nice and smooth, nice and light, not loud, quite relaxed. Wee. Keep it going. Wee. 2 more. 1 more, we're done. Wee. Okay, so I do generally do that a lot higher where I'm going just straight into falsetto, but I was still finishing in true voice there and going up into falsetto. Now, that's what I do to warm up. I do about 4 to 5 minutes on each one of those exercises, and then I would go into some other scales and have a little bit of a sing, and that's what I do before I start singing in class. So I warm up for about 20 minutes before I start my classes. And then in between, if I have a break for half an hour, I'll generally do a very quick warm up before I start back again. I always are drinking room temperature water. I was going to show you my flask here, but I have left it inside. Always drinking room temperature water, never cold water. And that's the best way that I've found to warm up my voice and students' voices. And we really pride ourselves with all the professional singers that we've taught here at Vox Singing Academy, that they take care of their voice so that they can sing for a long time to come. It's very, very important, and it is something we teach all of our students here, is to take care of their voice and how to warm up their voice properly. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, give it a like, thumbs up, click subscribe, share. I'm sure that you will. If you do these warm-up exercises, you will feel a lot better vocally before you start singing, and at the end of a show as well too. Something I just wanted to also mention. I also cool down as well too after I finish my classes, and I also recommend cooling down as well too. Now personally, I just cool down with the exercise. That's what I cool down with when I finish my day. Until the next singing tip of the week, enjoy your singing, be good to each other, and peace and much love. Bye-bye.